Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Athletics. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here. Getting the nod in this one, Luis Severino.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Next offering is fouled back. Outside. Going to count 1 and 2.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Got him swinging. Chasing the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Schumann hauls it in for the out. 2 down, base is empty. So digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. Machado, a former All-Star, hitting 3rd in the lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2010. It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. And our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease. What do we need to know here?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub-350 ERA, and you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Just misses with that one.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Two now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. That's a slider for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Got him looking. 2 gone.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Zach Geloff at the plate now. That's ball 1. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. And a foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. He's there. New inning getting started, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And that one hammered. That's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
This one in the air. Pareda under it. Puts it away for the out. Here's Bogarts now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Fastball for a strike.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Out towards left center. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. Padres leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. This is J.J. Bleday. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now here's Gio Urshela. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
A rope into right, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. So here's Brown at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. Gone. He shoots one out to right, and they add a pair. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
One out, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
Outside corner, there's a strike. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2. Ripped to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here's the A's catcher, Johnny Pareda. Fastball for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2.
Yes.
There's a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. The A's with a 2-run blast. As the A's are on top, you're watching Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Jason Hayward.
Left fielder, Jason Hayward.
Severino back to work. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brown makes the play, and there's one down. Here's Elias Diaz, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Right side, hard hit. Steps on first for the out. So the lineup flips over. And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. Flied out his first time. Swings and misses. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
That one the other way, and foul ball. And here it comes. Swing and a miss at 96, struck him out. And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Esteury Ruiz. Tatis makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now the number 2 hitter, Max Schumann. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
And no one can get there. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, in safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Stepping in, Brent Rooker.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
This one in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Zach Geloff. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Swing and a ground ball. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Manny Machado.
And Manny gets a piece.
You know, these Padres just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Next offering is down low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one away. So with one down, it'll bring
Now
up
batting,
Fernando
right
Tatis
fielder,
Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
High fly ball out to left field. Brown under it. And it's caught for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. Fly ball to right. Ruiz makes the grab, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, J.J. Bleday, in there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
You know, these A's showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Merrill hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Gio Urshela. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So they make. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite the
off for
pitcher's
the
duel
Padres,
so far. Here's how the
shortstop,
starters have
Xander
performed up
Bogaerts.
to this point. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. One up, one down.
Well, Boog, we talked about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
So up next, Jason Hayward. And that
No,
misses.
that's a ball.
Ball 1.
Boog, the runner
One
at
ball,
first needs
no
to be
strike.
careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Out to center. Brings it in, and there's 2 away. And now it's Elias Diaz. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. There's a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball. 2 strike.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That one a little bit high, and it's 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Johnny Pareda up next for the A's. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the
Now
corner
batting,
where you can't really
right
do much
fielder,
damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to
Ruiz.
protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
And first offering is fouled off.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swing and a miss at a slider. And that one popped in the air left field. Merrill sizes this one up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Severino back to work. Now he breaks his bat. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bump.
Merrill in the box now. Takes strike 1. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
1 ball.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Good job to fight that one off. The rise on at first, nobody out.
Nope.
Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Okay.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. And ball 4 to a board.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Now Machado up here. 0 for 2 in this one. That clips the corner.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
And that one is inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That to right. And there's one down. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And there's 2 down. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And that's the 3rd out. Make it 6. Bottom of the inning, leading off, Max Schumann. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Just missed.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Geloff in the box again, takes a strike. And that's in there at the knees.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. To third. Slings to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing there for the A's. They're up 2-0. Top of inning number 7. And here comes Sander Bogaerts. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul.
You know, these Padres definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. It feels like it's been one first pitch out after another, and they've given up 8 outs on the first pitch alone.
And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Cronenworth now at the plate as he swings through strike one. The A's bullpen has some movement. Jose Leclerc getting ready to go. Ferguson warming up as well. In the air, left field, down the line, and it's just foul.
So based on those first pitch numbers and how often they lead to outs, it's easy to see why maybe they should be a little more patient with their approach moving forward.
Ball,
inside, and the count 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away. Now the left fielder, Jason Hayward. And that one is lifted in the air. Drops into the glove. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, J.J. Bleday. And that's in for a strike.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. You had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Hard hit, right side. Arise takes it to the bag, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting.
And the batter now, Seth Brown. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one. So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
Outside low, now 2-0.
2-0.
And a strike on the outside edge. Swing and a miss. Cease with the strikeout. And the A's are. And we're back. Now here is Elias Diaz. And there's a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Ah, that hit him.
Got him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Now pitching for
Jose Leclerc taking over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in on a dive.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. Foul ball still 0-2. Runner takes off. Pitch misses inside. Throw to second, and he's out.
Very questionable steal attempt right there. You're down by 2 runs. Tying runs at the plate. Your run is so important. You have to be smarter than that. They can't be playing around in this situation. Trust the guy at the plate with one swing to tie it up. That right there could be very costly.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Adrian Morejon. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Adrian Morejon.
On the ground, right side, and a foul ball. Outside with a breaking ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And that is downstairs. And now it's 3-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Next up for the A's, Johnny Pareda. Just missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
This one high in the air to left center. Merrill makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Esteury Ruiz up next for the A's. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Timing on his...
There goes the runner. Pitch misses in. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man on second, 2 down. In the dirt, but kept close. To third, tag, got him. Bang, bang, play.
Pitching for the
We're back.
A's.
It's the top of the 9th. And
Number
there's a new
44.
pitcher on the mound, Tyler Ferguson. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Machado, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it on his own, and a quick out, number 1. He's 2 outs away. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch, not close. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Mason Miller, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Otañez getting loose as well. Gets him to chase after that one.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off. Go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
1 down, base is empty. That's ripped. Base hit. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Luis Campusano. What a stop. The feed for 1. The double play ends it right here.
Way to make a pitch right there. Get that ball on the ground. Defense picking them up. Huge double play to end this ball game.
2-0 your final here in this one. The A's hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.